it coming. Ooh, keep it running.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Zach Eflin. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now the third baseman, number 11. Ground ball, left side. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
That one almost got him. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with one gone. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner around second. To third, save.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball move deep.
One away, runners at first and third. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that skips in the dirt. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And the righty deals. Out to short, Henderson. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here in Baltimore. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Sanchez. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And that's in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And there's just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Right there trying to avoid that double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Here's Pete Alonso. 2 outs. There's the swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Next pitch is outside.
2 and 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Starling Marte. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Siggy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one. That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Bounce to third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. The wind to the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. To third, not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with 2 gone.
Oh, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
2 on, 2 outs. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the frame. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Everybody wanna go different ways. Everybody wanna have different tastes.
We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive up the whole side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's off the mark. 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there. But he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Here's a 1-1. Fall off foul. The pitch. Laser. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One runs in.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Kicks and deals. Laced into left. And this one could be extra bases. One runs in. The second run scores. And they're by 3. And he's got a double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And they lead by 4.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he had to get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
In the air, right field. Collins makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So up next, Jackson Holiday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Next pitch is outside. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2-2 now. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike. 1-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the...
Roll to short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. And a pitch. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 5 and the Royals nothing. Top half of the third inning, and here is Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Line drive and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely, it's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
And it's fouled away. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The 1-1.
2-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The Orioles leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Rudder takes off. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
3-2. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. Fly ball center field. Cowser under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, it doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So, man aboard. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. The pitch. Foul ball. That one not close. The count now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Line to left. It gets down. Base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So 2 down. Starling Marte up to hit. Swing and a miss
1-2
as he was out front that time. Two outs. Up the middle, and that one handled. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Everybody in your pocket, go off like a Klaxon. Ha, I know you want it.
And welcome back to the
Leading off,
ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Next offering is downstairs.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Now a fly ball to right center. Collins under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One out, base is empty. Got it. That's out number 2.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone.
first
By the time
baseman,
it got to
number
the
6.
plate, people at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Massey. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead this one, though, 5-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground to third, Westburg. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Right on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Cowser makes the catch. 2-away down.
The left fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And a pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Bullpen action for the Royals. Noah Cameron, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Kolek, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And that one hit to first. And foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
And at first, so next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, shortstop,
So 2 on with 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Noah Cameron.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into it.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore. New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Shane Baz up and loosening in the pen. Wells also getting ready. The 2-1. That to right. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. Got him.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2. Long throw for the third out. And we're back. Here's Adley Rutschman. The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, right field. Collins gets under it, makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Shane Baz gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing. Number 60 warming up as well. on the curveball, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing across here this half. 7-8-9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Orioles 6 and the Royals 1.
Better off as one. Free is the crowd I don't fit in.
Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. The 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now the third baseman.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. And here it comes. That one drifts inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Payoff pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outside. Just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Base is empty, one away. Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. Line drive, base hit down the line. So now back to the top of the order.
He shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And at first, here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's 7-1. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. You don't understand the grand scheme of this. Battle rap supremacy minister. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Ball to strike. Rip to third. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And 1-2.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pete Alonso. The lefty fires. That smash towards center. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
The catcher, number 35.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And there's the strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. John Schreiber getting ready to go. MacArthur getting loose as well. The Orioles up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Up next is the left field.
Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This to third. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they're on top 7-1. Number 60 will take over here.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's the third. The pitch. Good eye right there.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Westberg slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 6, Isaac Collins.
And next up for the Royals, Isaac Collins. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cano also throwing. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 1 gone, runner at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. There's a strike at the knees. Collins over at first with 1 away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
3-2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles. Ryan Helsley. Now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Cowser racing over to make the catch. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 7 and the Royals 4. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in the dirt, and now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there. Right, so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And now the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Westberg, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 left for the Orioles. They hold a 7-4 lead. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a bouncer. Rutschman fires over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 8, Lane.
Now the left fielder, Lane Thomas. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. One down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Down the third baseman. Man at first, 1 away.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Into center. Settles underneath it. Kaiser makes the play.
The right fielder, Isaac Collins.
Last chance for the Royals. So up now for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Base hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Slider misses outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2-1 hammered but foul. One strike away. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with a big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4 as the Orioles win this one. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Dean Kremer.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Now the third baseman, number 11. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
2 straight.
Inside, almost got him. 1 out, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby. Whips it to Mountcastle, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first, no score.
Wow.
Baltimore. Our starting pitcher in this one, Seth Lugo. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game, and you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just take your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And at second. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one inside. And the count is even, 2-2. That's to third. The throw to first, and that'll do it. One left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Left field. Ward sizing it up. Hooks it away for the out.
That is it. The catcher, number 13.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Righty to the plate. Swung on, belted. O'Neill going back on it. And that one is out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Starling Marte up to hit. Base knock, right field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Digging in, Michael Massey. The 1-1 is fouled off. Marte, the base runner at first with one out. O'Neill going back, reaching for it, and breaks it in. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. That one out to right. Tavares going after it. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And now the rookie second baseman, Jackson Holliday. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one gets past the catcher. Ward into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Tying run in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. That misses, and the count is 2-2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
This one in the air, right field. Collins snags it on the run. What about some no-nos? Like you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah. Even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Man on second, 2 down. O'Neill swings and belts one deep to right. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing.
It's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step.
And we're back. Here's Lane Thomas.
The left fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing at a ball popped up. Henderson moving under this one. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get it up there, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. He got the outside corner of the plate and got that call for a strike.
1 down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Up the middle. Witt on the run, sends it over to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off the first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one hit to right. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game. Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only giving up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And here it comes. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Ward snags it for the 2nd out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, and here is Gunnar Henderson.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Chopped left side. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That's in there. 3-2 now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the move. And ball 4 to a board.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
1st and 2nd, no outs. And now Taylor Ward. And a pitch. He's hit center field. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand batter waits. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. On the ground right side. 4. They get the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. Alonso, the runner at 3rd. Holliday at 1st. 1 gone. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Into score from 3rd. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tyler O'Neill. Two on, one out. That one's in there, and that's strike two.
Two strikes.
The pitch. And now it's filled up. Fouls it back with two strikes. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging and held for home. And now the runner will score from third in a wild throw.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Adley Rutschman digs in now. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, and he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Starling Marte. Now he steps off to reset. With Chris Singleton, welcome into our broadcast. We've got nobody out here in the fifth. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Got it. And one ball.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the first two set down on the top of the fifth. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one in the dirt. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Baby, but I like that. I love it when you fight back.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. Way out front for strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Stephen Kolek getting ready to go. Cameron getting loose as well. A 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now the number 2 hitter, Blaze Alexander. In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Orioles held in check there, and the score stays 3-1.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't never been in.
Back here in Baltimore, started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Lane Thomas. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. That just misses. 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And next up for the Royals, Isaac Collins. That clips the corner. The Orioles leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they still trail it here 3-1. Steven Colin comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The designated hitter.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. The 1-2. That one missed. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped on a line to center. Isbell makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. For one of those brute hits to get a knock sometimes.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nick Mears up and loosening in the pen. Schreiber also throwing. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
We got a full count.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Number 7.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Number 6.
The 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Orioles lead 1, but they still lead it 3-1.
Sorry if I'm sad, it'll take a miracle for my dreams to come true, cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds, if I fall off, I might just die.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yennier Cano.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ripped on a line. And Witt is out. And there's one down. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Starling Marte up to him. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1-1 now. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
One-two now. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Number 10.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And next for the Orioles, Leody Taveras. Kicks and fires. And that one hit to first. And he's safe as the run scores from third. Man at first with one gone. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 1-2. To center field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. Inside, just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and the hitters count.
Three-1 is on the way. And that's ball 4.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. And if they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Bases loaded with one away. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs scored. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Noah Cameron will take over here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. And another ball. Henderson at third. Alonso at second with 1 away. Swing and a ground ball at the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Fires it to the plate. In there safely. It's 8-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Left-hand hitter waits. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batter, first
And at first, Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 8 and the Royals 1. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Aiken on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. One down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's Lane Thomas. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1
In the
strike.
dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. Full count now.
3-2.
That's to third, Alexander. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Next pitch is downstairs. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
The right fielder, number 6, Isaac Collins.
So they're at the corners now. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. Ward sizing it up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Royals strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ripped towards third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Now back, the right fielder, Leody.
So the lineup flips over, and into the box for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. 2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2-2 down.
Next offering misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. This one smoked out to left. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains an 8-1 game. Coming on for the Orioles, Ennis. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Kawhi to kick the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time, and Witt is out. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the first 2 games of this series.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Should I just sit and fall harder? Help me find my way.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once. Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Next to hit, Isaac Collins. Runner at first with no outs here. Three-two. Swings. And that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get
runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second.
That's a ball. 3-1.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And at second with one away, Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. And he deals right through there for a strike. Witt over at second, one down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. Man on second, 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cowser on the move to the gap. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. KC gets one on the double, and the home team down a run. Back here with my pal Siggy. And pitching here today, Chris Bubich. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. At the belt and fires. Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Home team down a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carried that curveball down low to can't get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Collins makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now the DH, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller is definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. The pitch. Here's a high chopper. Alexander. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting in the left fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. Westberg. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
That's why you run hard. 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Jackson. And that is that. Royals lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the rookie center fielder, Colton Cowser. That one is upstairs. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
The pitch. Got it. And there's one away.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you could be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Not a big fastball on the mound by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball they bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for it.
So 2 down now, and here is Samuel. Makes the catch, inning over. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. And it remains 1-0.
I'm wearing a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you or cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy number 11. He catches the corner. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
I Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And that one almost got him. And base hit.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Clips the corner, and that is strike 2.
1-2.
Collins, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off, you'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. If he's that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So one left for Kansas City, but they still lead it 1-0.
You can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they round.
And we're back. And now here is Jeremiah Jackson. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Got him. And one away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot, and the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses. 3-2 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. Outside. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Salvador Perez. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Up the middle. Jackson tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 down, base is empty.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1-2 here. Got it by him for the K. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Toss to Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go.
Leading
bottom
off.
4. Leading off, Blaze Alexander. The pitch.
Ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next pitch is outside. They're now 3-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. They want to wake the team up with the free pass.
And next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Left-hand hitter waits. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one inside, and the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. The Orioles down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low. Pete Alonso to bat next. Three-two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the fifth inning. Here's Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
The pitch.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here is number 2. And a foul ball. And the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Westberg has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs.
No.
And that's down and away.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
That's the ball.
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Runner takes off and a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go again. In the air, right side, and just foul. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Jackson tosses to first. And that is the inning. Royals lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. The 1-1.
Ball, no.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Samuel Becerra.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Becerra. And another ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Now the shortstop.
And next for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time. But now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the close side right there, but didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend the baseball in order to hit a line drive. Now a pretty good at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And he deals. And a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The Orioles trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Blaze Alexander next to bat for Baltimore.
That's a really good take.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs. Bases full. So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. On a strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the lefty. Popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Some things we show. It's just some places we go.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. That misses. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2.
Full count.
In the air to left center. On his way over. He's got it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. 1 out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
on the corner for a strike.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. KC down in order. They hold a 1-0 lead.
I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, 'cause I think they call it rock and roll. I said roll. Come on everybody, 'cause we're down with the
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one missed. Bullpen action for the Royals. Nick Mears getting loose out there. Schreiber getting cranked up as well. Left-hand batter waits. Laser! Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
The next to hit for the Orioles. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and high fly ball to left. Thomas on the move. Calls it in. 1 away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Now center fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Royalty, this is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Where is my apology?
New pitcher now, Shane Baz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Well, one-run game. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Starling Marte. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. So up now for Kansas City, Lane Thomas. India leads off first with 1 away. And a 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Around third. Relay throw home. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out of the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And now the center fielder. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 2-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock. And he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Now the third baseman.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me. Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 on, 2 outs. I run out to right. O'Neill getting an angle on it, and that's the 3rd out. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip.
New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it's so we all have different visions.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Mears. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. A big first out here in the 7th of the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And into the box for Baltimore, Samuel Becerra. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
If you find someone that disagrees, please.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one in there across the letters. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 60 also getting ready. Now all even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Left side command, fastball, firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. The pitch. Up the middle, Westburg. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Lucas Erceg takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
The right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ripped on the ground to second. India over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Now the second baseman.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Royals trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And the batter now, Blaze Alexander. In the air, left field. Thomas in position. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. Ball to strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes for 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. And they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8.
Man at first with 1 gone. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Indy around second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's the center fielder. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Here's the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 1-1 now.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Orioles 1. And on the mound is the closer, Matt Strong. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
1-run game, bottom 9. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, they put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The left fielder, number
And now it's going to be Leody Taveras.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And the batter now, Samuel Becerra. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, cause it mattered to me.
Back now at Oriole Park. We're in extras here. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Man at second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The pitch.
Ball.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Bobby Witt Jr. waits on deck. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here are the top half of the 10th. And that's ripped for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Andrew Kittredge into the game. This is his first appearance of the season.
Kittredge.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Kittredge throws over, back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, he's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Jackson whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch.
And it gets by him. Coming home. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India. 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. The extra innings rule, placing a runner on second to begin the inning, was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess.
They get the force. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Carlos Jeremiah Jackson getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, Jeremiah Jackson.
Oh, that hit him. He's in there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like he got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill with the winning run at the plate. And here in extra innings. Now it catches the corner for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, out towards left center, and it goes.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Orioles down to their final out. Down the number 2 hitter, Blaze Alexander. The 1-1. And there's a ball. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Estevez is just 1 strike away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck for the Orioles. Here comes a pitch. Ball 4. He whipped in. And that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are frequency, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Left-hand hitter waits. Smash to the left side. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4-3, our final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.